Be careful with the people you associate yourself with because guilty by association is a real thing. This group of dudes, one or two of them knew one of our security guards and they dropped his name. They come up to the front, we get them in. One dude that was being a creep, grabbing up on girls, smacking the asses of our bottle service girls, all this stuff. I'm over here pissed off at our guy. I'm like, how dare you? You need to check this fool. I'm assuming that's his boy.
His boy didn't even know him.
That was a friend of my boy and this and that. You cannot be having your boys bringing these funk ass fools up in this place because
especially some creepy ass.
We kick him out. He keeps trying to come back. We keep telling him no and he keeps start talking shit. I don't speak Spanish, but I know when you're talking shit in Spanish. I know what maricon means. And bitch, don't you ever fucking call any of us that type of shit.
Once he says fuck my mother to me, I said, oh,
and like,
fuck
yeah, so we
you,
hear
bro.
all this shit. Like, you're over here talking all this shit, and he's coming back to the front, grabbing the gate, hitting the shit, laughing and laughing.
I'm looking at my cousins do it.
Who's one of the commonest persons that we work with?
You.
Me. Because I do my best. I do my woo songs. I do my shit. I try to come to work with a level head. I try to be calm. For me to get to the point where I want to do something, people have crossed a freaking line. And this guy not only was being a creep with girls inside, they're being a creep with girls that we work with. So these are my people. I protect these girls. I don't care if me and these girls have been working my entire 3 years, if they're brand new. I don't even care if me and the girls at our work have funk. If you touch or mess with them, that is your ass. I am not gonna let that shit slide. And he's over here talking the worst amount of stuff, and I'm like, I was shaking. I
was like, if he hop over again, I'm gonna smack the fuck
straight
out.
up.
I'll deal with the consequence.
That night was so, like, I straight up told him to be here at 2. I will deal with you then. Because even our manager's like looking at me like, is he really being this bad? I'm like, yes. What up, y'all? Welcome to the ID Please podcast, Tales of Nightlife Security. It's your boy, Maq.
This is Johnny, JP.
And, bruh, we did this for a year.
Damn, I know. I was just having this conversation with him on the way up here. I'm like, damn, it's been a year already.
Yeah, it's crazy because I know when we first started, it was a little shaky, a little different. You were kind of hella nervous about just doing the podcast. And then I kind of went back to some of the just different episodes that we had and kind of saw the progression of how more comfortable, how much more fun we're having during the podcast. So just kind of realized, oh shit, it's been a whole year. I think back in September 4th was our first upload. It's kind of a trip how things just kind of progress and it's just had a dope ass time doing this.
And I think over time, the people that we did have on, they're all different personalities too. So it's just more you're just having a conversation with them most of the time. You shooting this shit anyway.
Yeah, right. Shout out to everybody that did do the podcast with us because, y'all are the ones kind of made this thing, what it was. Whether big or small, we've had a great time and all the different guests we had. Shout out to all y'all. We really appreciate you. But yeah, so if we're kind of just, doing a little recap and kind of getting back into this because we haven't recorded for a minute.
Yeah.
What has doing these podcasts done for you as far as how you approach just doing security now? Because we had a lot of times just kind of sit and talk about stuff. How did it kind of different, put you in a different headspace as far as doing the job?
Trying to be more calm to do it. Because we especially just hearing it from different guests that do events and different like that, and how they approach different things, and how where they came from when they started, and over time how they progressed and doing security and shit like that. So as what I've been trying to do is there's always room for improvement, always. But I've been trying to be more take it as try to de-escalate.
Definitely, I know you have these different experiences coming from the other guys that we had on this podcast. Most of them, they worked with us. A few of them, they didn't really work with us that much. And just kind of seeing how they progressed in their journeys or how, they were allowed to be at their different locations. It kind of put me in a perspective of me, how lucky I had it just kind of be with you guys. Obviously, you guys, it was a lot wilder before I hopped in.
Yeah, exactly.
But then seeing how we were able to kind of keep more of a tighter ship over at SB2. But then seeing just kind of the freedom a lot of other places have had, and it was a little more wild, and the fights or the issues were more frequent. I'm kind of glad I got to start security, working in a place where our ship kind of stayed pretty tight. Our group of guys really had each other's back, and it wasn't about trying to handle people. It was more about just trying to make sure everything was cool, but we were always ready to handle it if we needed to handle.
I think it's we're still dealing with this day, but we try to stay, my best thing is if we go and we stay off those fucking social media pages and don't have fights in front of our spot and all this shit, and then we get known as, man, that's security staff used to beat motherfuckers up every weekend. I'm not trying to be that staff anymore. We want to be a spot that you could, if I could go to work and not have, we're dealing with stress in our life, in our daily lives already. If we go to work and it's still another job, it's a job for us.
Bro, freaking, there's a video that went viral, hella viral, and it was at our spot. And that video popped up, and I'm in the background, so people will send it to me. I wasn't involved, but I was in the background. So people kept sending it to me. They, this, and that. Dude, that video happened like literally like almost 3 years ago exactly.
Right, you first started,
because
right?
it was when I first started. Like I had just got put to the front. It wasn't that long, and that incident, I remember that incident clear as day. And it was an interesting day, but like for that video to resurface damn near 3 years later and go as viral as it did.
And then the dude's cousin coming back for fucking vengeance.
Bro, yo, so something happened years ago. This guy was acting up, and then things happened, got dealt with, blah, blah, blah. But when that video went viral, some guy comes up with a, mask on, looking a little suspect. And he's like, oh, is so-and-so here? Or is this person here? And I'm like, nah, I don't know that person. And the guy was really looking for the person in the video, trying to like handle something or something like that. And it was very sketchy.
So that's what like Jet 2 holiday bullshit. That's why I popped back up.
Jet 2 holiday. That's what it's like. That's why we really try to keep it as cool as possible. We're not trying to end up on these sites because we might not know who might retaliate just because something pops up later on.
And your face is on the internet forever.
Forever.
Like, even though somebody deletes it, somebody saved that video.
Yeah.
Somebody saves it on their phone.
And once it goes viral once, everyone's ripping it. So it's never going to leave.
And then it's just like it's a safety issue where it's like these folks come back because they got beat up on a video and then they get embarrassed and it hurts their pride as a man or
bro,
a person.
Not that long ago, one of my boys, he got demolished by a security guard. Like, I'm not going to say who, where, when, and where, but like, it wasn't that long ago. My boy, he's a small dude too. And he got beat up by a really big security guard. I don't care what would have happened. There's no reason why someone with this much of a difference is mounting somebody that small and just demolishing him that way. So it's like these security guards, need to learn to check themselves. Like, I'm not going to talk ill on that dude because I don't know what he's going through. But it's like there are limits. The time when I stopped the dude from sucker punching. And it was that little, Mexican group just trying to, act up. I grabbed him. I gave him a 2-piece. I threw him on the ground, and I put him down. I'm bigger than him. So I wasn't going to go out there and just start destroying him. And I stopped, and I held myself down. Even the gay zombie. Like, once once I dipped him, gave him a couple, boom. There's a video that was on Snapchat, of me just screaming in his face, telling him to stop. Like, I wasn't just trying to just keep going and keep going and keep going. You have to find a level of self-control where you're not going to take things too far.
And there's like these levels, like, man, like we both dealt with the same fucking, that one dude just pushed us to limits, man. Like, I don't care who the fuck you are. There's going to be the person that pushes you to that shit that you just like, hey man, like you're really pissing me off right now. But it takes you to be the better person to just walk away. It fucking bothers you the rest of your night. Your boot's fucked up, but you're not gonna take it out on everybody else. And you just gotta kind of get your head back focused, But then we'll talk about it after, man. That fucker pissed me off.
That's our time to unwind. Look, you could take all the things you would have done, could have done, should have done, but in the end, you didn't do anything that's going to get you hurt or your friends hurt or jeopardize any of your type of livelihood.
And then, like I said, if they don't understand how much of a risk our job could be, because it could be that one fucking jackass that does come back and doesn't bluff,
Mm-hmm.
That's always has to put in the back of our mind. Like, our job, people like, oh, what, you guys make this amount? But okay, you're a drunk ass that's fucking card declined. That's why you're getting kicked out because you argued with your card decline. Bro, shut the fuck up.
So, I'm the door guy. I'm in the front. So all the time, no matter where I go, if it's somewhere downtown or somewhere in San Jose, I've gone to parties that I just knew a couple people. I've been to different places. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Yeah.
And I always have to kind of take a step back. It's like, I don't know how this interaction is going to go because I've been threatened so much at the door. We've had all this stuff happen before. And I don't know if this was a good interaction you had with me or a bad interaction with me. Because again, obviously, when I went to the La Russell thing, I got stopped so many times. Hey, don't I know you? Don't I know you? And aren't you from somewhere? I was like, yeah, SV2. So I'm like, I'm not sure. Am I going?
Because you can't always take it as it's just gonna be love.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. A lot of people want to try to show you love. They want to be cool with you, whether it's good intentions or just trying to get that love. Maybe they get hooked up, and that rarely happens anymore. But you don't know, you get so caught up with everything's always kind of cool, and then all of a sudden you get caught slipping one day, and I'm not trying to let that happen.
It's just I think just doing the year of doing the podcast, this podcast, I think a lot of things have changed over time with the people that go out. Mm-hmm. Now it's a lot of young people, man, and they don't understand, bro, the vaping is more worse. The fucking trying to smoke weed and cigarettes inside, bro.
Yes,
shit,
there are places that let you do it. There are places that are cool with you smoking and vaping. But you have to assume that every place you go, that is not okay. And then if you see it, But the thing is, we tell everybody. That's the worst part. We tell everybody at the front in the beginning not to. They might forget once or twice to say to something, but like we tell everybody you can't do it. And then they try to like tell the people inside, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did. We tell everybody. If we see it, we feel it, we pat you down. You do not smoke up in here. You do not vape in here. You know, please don't do it. And they're like, oh, my bad, my bad.
I'm going on from here on out. They ask for me, they don't know. I'm not there. So they ask my name, I'm not fucking there. I don't care if I know you or my blood or whatever. I'm not doing it no more.
The name drop.
Don't drop my name. If you're listening to this, do not drop my name in the front because I'll tell you no. I'll tell them no, don't let them in. Yeah. Because always they're fucking own every time. You would think that the people that you think that got you, they think they get overpowered. My boy works here. No, it don't work that way no more, bro.
What stinks is like a lot of people that we're cool with, they'll tell their friends, oh, my boy so-and-so works there. You know, ask for him, this and that, this and that.
They don't even know him.
They don't even know us. So it's like they're coming, like, this has happened so many times. People will come up looking for me, saying my government name, not even knowing that, you know, I don't go by, my name is Maq. I don't go by my government name unless you're my family or somebody from back in the day. So it's like, they're coming up to the front, hey, is Maq or is so-and-so here? Yeah. And it's like, there is no so-and-so here. It's like, they're looking for me, but they're calling me by my government. Or they'll say, hey, is Maq here? And they're asking me, is Maq here?
Yeah, they'll ask.
It's like, bro.
They're like, is Maq here? I'm like, oh, if you knew who he was, you would turn around and you would see him.
Oh, yeah, talking to you, is Maq right here? I'm right behind them checking IDs.
You would see him if you turned around. I was like, I don't know. Is he here? Like, I play stupid, bro. Like, because like, I'm tired of that. Tired of being like, I think we already had this conversation with multiple guys on this podcast. It's always this fucking fake love bullshit, or people that think they know you, that they're hella tight with you, but they're not really tight with you. Like, just because I know you, and I know you from a certain neighborhood or whatever, from here and whatever, it doesn't mean I'm just gonna put my neck out for you.
Especially with me, with my location, I check at IDs. So I am directly, when that line is long, I am just checking nonstop. I don't really get a chance to take a lot of breaks unless my management asks me to hold the line. And when you're in front and you're trying to catch my attention, say, hey, look, we might be cool like that, but, I'm not going to stop the entire line just to hook you guys up. And I got to go about my job. Like we have, like I said, we had to tighten up our ship. So we have certain protocols that we got to make sure we go through. I can't just stop and show love and do all this other stuff for everybody. And again, like if you aren't somebody that like I'm talking to on daily, we message back and forth, that we have, if you're not a close friend of mine, and most of my close friends, we work together.
And even that, if they are your close friends, they should fucking know to come in dress code.
Come in dress code, come on time, or just wait in line. That line moves.
Like, bro, just really like, come on, I'll get you in. Just wait in the bottle. Something simple, like just work with me, and like don't think that you are over, like you're just because you know me like that you have like that special fucking VIP privilege, because we don't have a VIP. The most VIP is you buy a bottle, and you still got to follow the rules.
And like because it's happened recently, but I remember like it happened not that like maybe like 2 years ago. Some people that we were cool with, they tried to come, and we were being very strict on certain rules, and they weren't allowed in. So they go back and tell our friends, oh, so, Johnny and Maq didn't let us in. What the fuck? And they're telling our homies that like oh yeah, like they're acting this way. It's like, so our friend had to check. It was like, no, like that is their job. That is their place of business. They're trying to make some extra money for themselves, for their families. That's what we're doing. Like if I didn't have to try to make a little extra money to provide for my daughter, give things for my daughter.
You would be doing it.
I'm a business owner, which means I am broke. That's what running a business, like when you run a business for the love of what you do, it's like, it's not easy. There's ups and downs. Some years I've been running this business, I've done great. And then other days it dips a little bit. So like having that supplemental income is great. So like if I am breaking rules for people that say they're my friend, it can cost me my job. And then I have to go out and try to find a different one. I might not get one that's as good as I got it here.
As flexible for the hours that work for you.
Very flexible. I get to, and I'm, it's very comfortable. Then you're going to send me somewhere else that I'm not comfortable, that I have to do different types of hours. It might take me away from my daughter even more. So it's like, if you have love for us and you're our friends, you have to understand that we're just still trying to do our job.
I don't think they do. It's sometimes the selfish on their end.
And when you drop the name and something goes wrong, now it looks bad on us. Like, we have our manager on our neck say, hey, you did this, you did that because of your friends and all this stuff. And it's like, we love our people, but it's like, you got to make sure you understand that, you got to show us love back.
It feels like you're the one that did it. That's what they make it feel like. Like you were the one that fucking vaped in there. You were the one on the tables. You were the one arguing with the security guard in the front because your nappy head bitch couldn't get in. Or some shit, bro. Like I'm just saying. Like, bro, don't bring that shit. Stay that shit at home. Take it somewhere else with that shit. I'm just saying, because it's to the point, like, we ain't got time for that. We got to run a business. I ain't got time to argue with you why you can't come in. Just go. Like, you should know already. Like, oh, well, I was like, well, shit changes over time.
Exactly.
My owner says I can't do it no more. I can't do it anymore. So don't even ask.
That's the thing. Like, things change. Like, during the summer, we're so lenient on what our dress code normally is because it's summer. People are coming from so many different things. It was like we do get way more lenient. So and then once summer's over, it's like, again, no Timbs. Sorry, that is part of the rules. No solid t-shirts, solid white t-shirts, solid black t-shirts. If they look like an undershirt, you can't wear it. But then, or you can't wear jerseys. You can't wear certain things. People go, well, I wore this here before. Well, I'm so sorry. That is not what we're doing now. Yeah. Things change. And again, I don't make the rules. I get yelled at for certain things. So next week, I have to say, no, I can't do this because I'm not trying to get yelled at. Yeah. I'm not trying to get written up. I'm not trying to get all these things because, again, things change. But, like, again, like, I'm sorry. You know, taking off a jersey, not that big a deal. Making sure you have certain things or taking off a certain thing that's not... Stop whining and complaining about all these different stuff. If you are going out, go out to impress. Don't go out just to make a weird-ass statement and wear some slippers. Okay, I don't care how expensive your Yeezys are. I had this conversation 4 times this month. Oh, for real? I can't get in? These are Yeezys. They're this much money. I was like, I'm sorry, that's an expensive reason why you're not getting in my club. They're not allowed. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. These are not allowed. And yes, once in a while, we might give you some love, depending on the night, or we might, be lightweight lenient. But my specific directions were, if this is here, you say no. Now, if my management comes up behind you or comes up behind me and say, hey, you know what? Go ahead and give them a warning. Boom. We'll do that. But you guys got to stop being so aggro about everything. That's
like kind of the area that gets it too. Because like, our GM says, oh, well, you guys got to fill it up. So then like, when it comes to that point, then we gotta deal with it. Mm-hmm. I don't think they like, well, why is that girl got Uggs on? Oh, why is he got Timbs on? It's bullshit like that. Like they don't understand that we gotta deal with that. They just sit back there and like, well, nope, now strict dress code. Now they tell me like, then I gotta be the asshole.
Like, that's we're paid to be the asshole because we have to enforce rules. Yes, rules like. I want to look in the camera right now. Anybody that works at any job, you have a set of rules you have to take care of. But you know that each rule has some type of bend in it. Whether it's certain staff members get some leeway, whether you give certain customers some type of leeway. There's always that kind of stuff. That happens at your job just the way it happens at our job. If you mess up, you get in trouble. Sometimes it's not a big deal. Sometimes it is a big deal. You got to especially when we're dealing with people that are drunk. We're dealing with people that are trying to like, show out for different, for their homies, show out for different females, all that different type of stuff. So there's all this different levels of animosity that we have to keep our eyes on, head on a swivel, making sure we're paying attention to everybody. But now you want to get all aggro because we're still trying to do our job. Our job does get dangerous. We've all been hit. I got poked in the eye by some bone quick ass nail before. Like my shit was red as hell. Like it gets dangerous. I got attacked by some gay. He spit in my face. That gay zombie dude, and he was on drugs because he was getting dealt with like crazy, and he had an ankle monitor on. Like we deal with different types of craziness, dude. Like so we're trying to do all this stuff and do our job, and you guys want to give us hell because you got told no because of.
I get hit by women. I break a women fights. I get hit in the face every fucking time.
So
or scratched or something, man.
So let's talk about the Sunday day party. Oh, the little stud and the Neanderthal.
That's the bitch that hit me.
That's why I'm bringing it up. Oh my God.
I just remember I've seeing just looking like this girl like tall. I'm like looking up like man, and then I'm like I throw the little dyke girl.
Why did they start fighting in the first place?
I don't fucking know. I saw her go in there. I break it up. Next thing I know, my other security guards is like beat up with the fucking Sasquatch, and she swings over him, and all I feel is. Bam! Oh shit! That just hit me. And then I'm trying to wrestle this girl down. I'm like, hey, you need to go. We get the girl. She chases the girl out because we get the other girl. Chases her out, fights her like all over the street.
Well, when she first, so the little stud comes out, and then the Neanderthal comes like.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking.
She looks like the Cruise. Yeah. You know that movie, The Cruise? That's like the shoulders. She comes out. Well, she's trying to come out, so I'm over here doing my best lineman. Like, no, you ain't going this way, you ain't going that way. She comes around. Well, then one of our other security, Joe, he kind of gets in the mix. She comes around him.
Punch.
She jumps up.
Superman punches.
Oh, wow. Tries to swing at the little stud.
He gets it.
And just dinks Joe hella hard. Well, yeah. Then they start fighting on the street. And she tears up the little stud. Okay, this little dyke chick,
that's a big difference. That's why they have weight classes to fighting.
But it was over. She's talking her shit. She walks down the block across the street. Little stud runs across the street, gets stomped out again. Then all of a sudden, you see her run down the block. Then the big one, the Neanderthal, comes over and chases her back down. That shit lasted for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of her just going back for more, back for more, back for more.
I was like, this girl got a chin or something. Because
she's inside, have it in front, happened right here by the gate, right across the street by the thing, went all the way back down by the coffee spot, Dr. Inks. Like, it was nonstop, just going up and down, up and down. Hella people just outside trying to be with their phones and shit. I told everybody too, like, hey, if y'all want to stay here, y'all get back inside or I'm kicking y'all all out. Yeah. Like, it was wild. Like, we hadn't had something that just lasted that long. And for her to just keep running back, and then that last 2 times, the Neanderthal just said, no, I want the rest. I just chased her down. Dude, it was insane.
I see some crazy shit.
Dude, and then like not too long after was the chick that swung the stanchions at us.
Spit on one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Point blank. That was a different one.
That was, So.
Dude, spit point blank into one of our boys' face. Like, legit. I thought our boy, he don't work with us no more. He like I think
he's a better man than me.
I thought he was about to swing on her because they were this close. She's talking mad shit. She said, loogie. Smacked him right in the face, all loogie. It was, and like I'm like in shock. And then I just see our boy just kind of like have his hand like it was about to do something, but he didn't. And I was like, dude, you are a saint. You are a saint. Because that was so disrespectful. But then, no, I'm talking about the chick that got all upset. She was all drunk. She got all upset. And then we kick her out. And then she tried to come back in. She started swinging. She hit me. She straight swung. Like, I didn't think she was trying to hit me. I'm over trying, the same thing, trying to just say, you can't come back inside. And she wasn't trying to hit me, but she swung over and straight cocked me in the throat. Bro, like, I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak right. I couldn't, like, swallow. Like, my shit was hurting. She got me square in the throat. Then, like, after that happened, they kind of got her and she kind of fell down. She gets the stanchion and swings it at the legs.
She wasn't even drunk, though. That was crazy. I heard she was just upset.
She was just pissed about something. I don't even know what it was.
Don't go use the boys' bathroom.
She got wild. She got wild with it. Like, we ended up calling the cops, didn't we? Yeah, we called the cops. Like, bro, like, she literally, like, hit people with weapons. She caught me in the throat. She went wild. Like, they pressed charges on her. Like, it got that intense. Like, people get so mad when they're told no or when they're breaking a rule. They feel like their whole honor got
toddler in a fucking store when you tell your kid you can't have the fucking candy, and they throw themselves on the floor and fucking throw a tension tantrum, bro. They want to be in an old
Jackie Chan film or a John Wick film. Like, they really want to turn this into like the next level. And then right after that chick, when one of our boys kicks a girl out, he had to carry her. Bro, I'm telling you, she's in the air. Her shoes are not on. And she's like this. She goes like this, and she grabs the bench with her foot. With her foot. Grabs the bench, and he has her off the ground. Grabs it with her, and he stops and is like tugging, like she gripped it with her toes. Like, just straight like gorilla footed, gripped it with her toes. And
not
would not leave. It was, and I'm sitting there like, just take her. Like, he was struck, like I don't know how she did that, but she just smacked the bench and held on to it with her foot and would not go. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, the crash outs.
It's crazy.
The crash outs are insane.
I just wonder what these people are going through on the personal
Exactly.
Life.
It's like
what made you this angry?
What is going on in your life? Like, man, BetterHelp sponsor us. Because, like, we need to get some BetterHelp to all these people, because there has to be going something on with people for them to really lose it that way.
Like, when the day is age, like, bro, I know it's expensive to go out and drink, so when you kick them out, like, well, I spent money here. It's like, show it to everybody else, bro. It's expensive to come out.
The dude, like, came, like, I was not trying to have no more fun stuff happening inside. We already had people throwing up inside, getting kicked out for this, and that. This guy he got bottle service. He leaves. He wanted to go get his boys, which I don't know why he did that, because he had no need to do so. But when he walks back in, he stumbles. And I look at him, I talk to him real quick. I was like, sorry, sir, I can't let you back in. He's like, wait, what? No. So then him and his boys try to come back and like, no, I got the table. It's like, dude, you're too inside. You almost felt like he's standing there like this and like wobbling and like stumbling multiple times. Like, dude, look at him. He's not sober. He cannot stand upright. That by our rules, we have to get him out. I'm so sorry, but like, and I kept saying like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to be polite. I am so sorry, but he is not standing on his own accord. He's wobbling. He cannot stand straight. He must leave. Oh, but and the bottles were pretty much gone. Like they weren't like, it's not like they had just bought the bottle. It was like they had been there for a minute. They were drunk. They had finished most of their stuff. I look back at that table. That table like still like had like a few shots left. Just talking smack. He goes outside. Because at the end of the night, we said, we're done. We just shut the whole thing down. Unfortunately, people couldn't get in no more. Shut the whole thing down. He over here trying to start a fight and swung on a few of you guys, right? It's just like, dude, I'm sorry, but if you can't handle yourself like a decent human being, you should not be going outside.
Stay inside.
And your money does not mean anything. Because look how bad you crashed out.
Not all money's good money. That's where I was like, if we got to deal with you and you're going to be a fucking nuisance, we don't want you there, bro. Fuck that.
Bro, and his girl got all weird and shit and tried to start a fight with some girl on the way out.
Yeah.
Just straight looked at her all stupid, said something stupid to her. It's like, and I had to go to, because the girl's our friend. I had to go up to her like, don't pay no mind. Because this girl is just all irritated, upset. Her man got kicked out, this and that. And then I was like, dude, like, what the hell is going on?
Other groups he tried to kick out, and they're like, well, I'm taking my bottle with me. I was like, no, you're not. I pay for this, so I don't give a fuck. You're not leaving them here.
And I don't know if it's the time of year or not, because...
that moon's been full for like 3 weeks, I feel like, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Because we've had some fairly decent, like, peaceful times for a while. Like, the summer really didn't get that crazy. And now, towards the end of the summer now, like, we just had issue after issue.
It's like October comes and people, like, fucking start turning into different people. Like, it's the transformation to Halloween or some bullshit. I was like, man, Halloween's the worst weekend ever. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
Dude, I think...
I hate Halloween.
This week, I think, is my 3-year anniversary. Because I looked back at my pay stub. My first pay stub was... like just after Halloween. So like, I think I had that first like week or two. So yeah, like it's been 3 years for me. The way things have really switched up in those 3 years is outlandish. Like just the culture of downtown shifts so much. The people that work downtown shift so much. Our staff looks very, very different.
It's very different.
It's very like, between when I first started, it's you, me, Rick, V,
and Jimmy.
And no, it's just us 4.
Left?
Oh, and then Love. We're the only ones that are still just kind of around. Everyone else is kind of...
We've those other 7 guys we had on have fucking falters shifted. Bartenders have shifted. Servers have shifted. Managers. I think I've been through like 4 different managers already.
Are there any bartenders now that are from back then?
No.
All of them have all shifted out?
I think Abe is like the longest one, yeah. So far.
It's crazy, dude. Like, it's been so much turnaround. Even just the block in general. The block looks so different. It's
like I remember, like, you go out Thursdays. Like, Thursday used to be like Friday Junior.
Bro, like...
But now it's like, fuck, it's ghost town.
What do y'all have against Thursday? Like, for real, like... So, when I first turned 21, Tuesdays were cracking. $2 Tuesdays was insane. Like, the fact that we were out on a Tuesday was wild in itself. But it was...
go to work on a Wednesday.
Packed. Lines around the block for multiple spots on a Tuesday. And then Thursdays were the college night, and it was wild too. Nowadays, Thursdays, nobody's out. Even when you go down to the block on, to see where Loft is and San Jose Bar and Grill, it's not that cracking. It used to be lines around the block, and nowadays, even when I first started, Thursdays were still like, you had crowds. Nowadays,
we need at least like, shit, I work Thursdays by myself now. like I used to have like 4 or 5 guys on Thursdays because how busy it would be. I mean, they hope maybe the Sharks get good again. Right. That people start coming out.
To all the people my age, do y'all remember Thresh Gringos? Man, them $2 Tuesdays. I turned 21. Had a birthday party at my house. That next Monday, my brothers, they would go out and stuff like that. So they took me to a couple bars for the first time. And then the very next day on a Tuesday, I knew about all the stuff. I knew about $2 Tuesdays. So like, let me just go out. I went by myself. Then I am leaving my boy Eddie. Shout out Eddie. And we hadn't seen each other in like a hell of a long time. We ran into each other. We're like, dude, this was a fun ass night. He and I did not miss a $2 Tuesday for like 2.5 years. Maybe in that 2.5 years, we missed maybe
you know why they don't have that shit no more? Because people don't know how to act.
People, bro, so like legit, like well drinks for $2. We'd go all in there, just, whatever, having a great. Because those are nasty alcohol.
Yeah, you're getting well for sure.
But like we having the greatest time.
You catch me dead in one of those places on a Tuesday now because I cannot drink well.
They were doing
I'm not bougie
2-for-1 bottles at one point.
Damn,
2-for-1 bottles. I would go in. I would put money down on a Henny bottle. My boy would put money down on like some like Ciroc or Bacar, something that had like some flavor for the girls, and we'd be out there with 4 bottles, have all these people in our section. By the end of the night, we're like, "Hey, come here," just dumping shit, like
trying to get rid of the bottles,
acting like we balling, even though it was 2-for-1. Like those are some of the best. Like we used to party.
Shit, I think when you first started 3 years ago, we would hit Nova on Thursdays.
Bro, I remember the Nova days. The whole staff.
We would talk about it, like we all going to Nova. Let's go. They said they got us. They got us. We got bottles. We got half-off bottles over there. Man, that was crazy. I'll be like,
that just goes to show like things shift so much.
Like it doesn't matter, like you said, like just when you first started 3 years ago, we would be hitting Nova first opened a couple years ago. We would be hitting that shit on Thursday, Sunday after work.
I mean, we still got our regulars and stuff like that, but it's like
even the regulars. Some regulars have shifted. Mm-hmm. Like there's a lot of faces that you don't see at all no more. Not because they're 86 or anything, but just. People grow up. People have kids, and
dude, like recently, like there's been like a few people that have been like showing up that haven't been there in a while.
Like, damn, this place changed.
How you been? Like mom-in-law's cousins coming out the woodwork.
I miss the old SP. I miss the old SP2. I'm sorry, bro. We have something that's called a last call now, bro. You can't drink until 1:30 when we're kicking you out no more, bro. Like, I've had that person tell me like. I miss the old SP2. I was like, I'm sorry, it's not the old SP2. Bottoms up. I need to close. like, fuck.
Bro, I told a story on the podcast twice. It's actually I told the story twice on this podcast about this girl that she and I were like we were cool with each other. We weren't friends. We were cool with each other, and she ended up getting drunk one night on her birthday, and she ended up giving the ID to a friend that didn't have one. So like I didn't let the friend in.
You got the fake ID back?
And I tried to give her the ID back. I was just tell her, don't you ever do that again. And she like flipped me off and shit like that. Well, she comes, this was like maybe a month ago. She comes back. Like she's been back before. She apologized since then. Like she's been back before. But she came back drunk one night, walked up to the front like, what's up? It's just me. And I'm like,
just me.
The line's over here. I was like, do people really get drunk and think like they own the place?
Yeah, they do.
They really do.
They fucking do, bro.
I had just re-listened to the podcast. It's like we're about to do this episode, and like, oh man, it's been a year. Like, let me kind of like, what are we talking? What have we done? Like, how have things gone? And I was listening to that thing, and then all of a sudden she comes up. I was like, dude, like I was just thinking about this damn story about you, and you're over coming up doing the same type of bullshit, coming up drunk, acting like you got pulled.
Or they come up to you like, do I gotta wait in that line? Yeah, you gotta wait in line, and there's a cover charge.
Yes, if you are our regulars, we love you. If you're the people that we, obviously, yes, we will try to always, do right by the people that show us love, and we love them back, and all this other stuff. But when certain days are wild, or we're doing certain things where we don't really have a lot of control.
Have some fucking common sense.
Like, stop acting up like you own the place. Look, we love you guys. We're cool with you. But like when you start taking advantage or when we can't do certain things, you start to kind of act up a little bit. It's like, dude. Like,
and what's funny to me is when they stand, like, I'm in the front, right? They stand right next to me. And I'm not trying, they know I'm not trying to pay them no mind, bro. I was like, hey, bro, come on. You see this line, bro? I can't do it tonight,
like ownership, bro. They want to start charging.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. When you get to a certain capacity, you, one, can. Two, it's like you kind of got to like, kind of weed the crowd out a little bit. So it's like if you're not there by a certain time and our numbers start getting really thick, that's kind of the thing that the spot does now. And it's no different than any other place. And some places will charge from the get.
You'll get the people that don't like that. Usually the people that want to start shit anyway.
But then they'll come, but people that have been there before, oh, what? Now we have to pay? I never pay to come here.
Yeah, like, I have heard that so much times. The last, what is it? We started doing cover 2 months now.
And they're looking at me like I'm the one taking the money out of their pocket. Like, dude, like it's not.
You guys didn't have a cover yesterday.
And then just let me through. Just let me through. I was like, look, this is not my business. Like,
They pay me.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah. Like,
And I don't see any money from that door. I just see the regular
You're
fee.
telling me? I was like, hey, do we get like a party or something? How much did you make at that door?
Oh no, we don't get tips.
Oh,
We just make our hourly and that's it. We don't get tips. We don't get all the extra stuff. Like everybody that works at that place get way more money at the end of the night than we do. We're just trying to do our job, make sure everything stays cool.
Should have been a bottle service girl.
Yeah.
The bottle service boys.
I'm not gonna say more work because some of those guys are there longer hours or different hours after us. But it we are asked to do a lot, and our what's been asked of us has increased over time.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying is like you're like
And like again, our boss needs to do this and that, but so our responsibility load has kind of grown. But it's like we're not really incentivized except for keeping our job to do all this extra stuff. Yes, the bartenders have all this other stuff. They have to be there way late. The bartenders have to be there. It's like an extra 2 or 3 hours after closing to finish all their work.
I mean, I understand there because they kind of still have to deal with a lot too. But then there's like the little shit.
Yes, and then there's things that go into it. But yeah, when our workload kind of goes into it, and then we're not getting like that little extra stuff at the end of it, like some of the other people do, or we get like certain.
At least like with them working hard or doing that, they got an incentive at the end of the night kind of thing because they make more money working hard. Yeah. If we worked hard, we get paid the fucking same.
Right.
So that's
we have a hard night, or we have to keep doing stuff, or something happens to us where we I get poked in the eye, I get caught in the throat, we get insults or
if they're busy. They can make more money.
Yeah.
We don't get nothing.
Right.
So that's the only thing.
It does make you feel some type of way, especially when complaints come in, when we get, reprimanded for this, and that. It's like, dude, we're doing our best here, and there's no extra.
I'm going to ask this question, and you could answer it too. Do you ever feel like we're the bottom of the barrel with the busters?
Sometimes.
I feel that way, bro. Because
it's almost like a lapdog type of situation. Because we get told the appreciation, but it doesn't always feel like we see the appreciation. Not like we're getting treated bad, but it doesn't feel like there is that appreciation outside of good job.
Good job, you didn't beat that fool's ass.
Yeah,
it's like good job you got spat in the face earlier.
Yeah. It's like there is a real hazard to what we do, and like I said, I got spit in the face, I got hit.
It sucks.
All this stuff. Like one time, our security manager got into a tussle, and I'm over here trying to help him out, and then he bumped me to the ground. I fell on the ground. I got cut up all on my arm, and that was just a normal day. Like there's no extra here, next there.
Hey, good job trying to break it up. I'm sorry about your arm, but see you tomorrow.
Good job not retaliating.
Yeah, it's just like that's why I just feel like.
I mean, it is what we do. It's what we do. But again, it does sometimes feel like a thankless job. Even when you hear the thanks, it's like...
I'm in places that we do get, if we bust glasses, just putting glasses to the bar, that we got tipped out, but...
Yeah. But that's you asked different. The question, it got brought up. But I also do, again, I also understand, at SV2, we do kind of have it better or nicer than some people do. We're not getting a particular crowd because of the way that our management has things. Because of the way that the rules are, we don't have to deal with certain type of things either. So there is a benefit and there is a niceness to it. It's just there is this crap. We're not getting the same type of incentives or certain things that other people kind of get to do or get.
And it goes back to what I'm saying. We try to change the culture and other people come in. And it goes back to what I'm always going to say. I'm going to fucking mount it to their fucking head. It be your own. And you try not to be that way. But now I'm to the point, from here on out, I don't give a fuck no more. Yeah. If you're not in the dress code, I'm not letting you in. That's it. It's simple as that. Make my job easier. I don't have to hear bullshit from my peers. I don't have to hear bullshit from my manager. You're not in the dress code, got face tattoos, got too much red on, too much blue on, saggy pants, sweats. Don't even fucking ask me no more.
Yeah, and if you got a warning or got leniency one time, don't expect it the second time. I will. Or expect the next time you try, it's going to be a no. Just assume. Say, hey, I'm going to try this day. I got hooked up last time. If it doesn't work this time, boom. But if you keep expecting it over and over again, or somebody says no, and then, I've been here before. well, sorry, now your luck is running out.
From here on now, I'm tired of hearing it on my end. I'm just saying, like in general, I'm just not going to do it for nobody no more. And then,
because I try to stay by the book. I try to hold my ground, and then I get overruled. I've been overruled many times.
Unless I get overruled by some shit, but from my end, I'm not doing it anymore. If you're not in dress code, you got face tattoos, anything like that, I'm sorry, guys. You should have covered him up.
You've overruled me a few times. And then I tell people, like, look, that's my superior. That's my boss. He can do what he needs to do because he has, like, people's like, oh, you can't see. Look, that's my manager. That's my district, my general manager.
It's like,
they can do what they want.
like, because then they'll tell us, fill it up. So then that's when I have to overrule, shit like that. Like, I'd rather just fucking just keep it all the fucking 100 the same. Everybody's the same. That's what I'm going to do from here on out. So you got face tattoos. If you want to come in, wear makeup. Like, simple as that.
We've had people do it. I've had this cholo dude. He had like something on his face, and he's like, "Oh, what if I cover with makeup?" He's all, "Bro, if you cover with makeup and it looks pretty good covered up, come back to the front of the line. I ain't making you wait in that line. That line got long. When he came back,
it's a respect factor.
All done up. He's like, "I got you." Boom.
Hey, that's a respect factor. We'll work with you if you work with us.
And here's the thing. So, there's the sport teams. I mean, and we're gonna get strict with that again. So, like, if y'all watching this, we're gonna get strict with that again. No sport team attire. No big old Niner jackets, Raider jerseys, jackets like that. Hats are fine. Hats are different. But like, if you're wearing these giant things,
and if they ain't playing that night, no.
And if they're not playing that night,
they're not at home game at least a home game, because you could come from the game.
That's our rule. If it's a home game that day and you're coming from like that type of stuff, you can wear it. If your team did not play, you can't come dressed, decked out in Niner, Raider, Packer, any type of gear like that. And we're gonna get strict on it again. But like, people are like, oh, why is this an issue? Why is that an issue? Unfortunately, a lot of times there's statistic reasons why. Like, there's that dude in the Niner jersey got into it with somebody and they got into a fight. That dude with a face tattoo got into a fight or said something stupid or whatever, or they did this, they did that. So the people that we let leniency on and they come into our stuff, they're the ones causing issues.
And then, as I said, to be your own. It's like we are the ones that you give the little bit of inch.
Yeah.
They want to go and take it the whole mile, and then they want to do stupid ass shit.
Also, be careful with the people you associate yourself with, because guilty by association is a real thing. Because that dude who came, this group of dudes, one or two of them knew one of our security guards. And they dropped his name. They come up to the front. We get them in. Brrrah. That one dude that was being a creep, grabbing up on girls, smacking the asses of our bottle service girls, all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. And
the Mexican cat.
And I'm over here pissed off at our guy. I'm like, how dare you even let this, you need to check this fool, this and that, because he's over here acting up, because I'm assuming that's his boy. He's like, no.
His boy didn't even know him.
That was a friend of my boy and this and that. So like, you cannot be having your boys bringing these funk ass fools up in this place, because
especially some creepy ass.
We kick him out. He keeps trying to come back. We keep telling him no, and he keeps start talking shit. I don't speak Spanish, but I know when you're talking shit in Spanish, and I know the curse words. I know the put downs. I know what maricon means. And bitch, don't you ever fucking call any of us that type of shit. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Once he says "fuck my mother" to me, I said, "Oh, and like,
so we hear all this shit. Like, you're over here talking all this shit, and he's coming back to the front, grabbing the gate, hitting the shit, and he's just laughing and laughing. I'm looking at my cop. I was like, can I just do it? And Johnny, who's one of the calmest persons that we work with?
You.
Me. I promise, because I do my best. I do my woo songs. I do my shit. I try to come to work with a level head. I try to be calm. But for me to get to the point where I want to do something, people have crossed a freaking line. This guy not only was being a creep with girls inside, they're being a creep with girls that we work with. So these are my people. I protect these girls. I don't care if me and these girls have been working all, my entire 3 years. If they're brand new, I don't even care if me and the girls at our work have funk. If you touch or mess with them, that is your ass. I am not going to let that shit slide. And he's over here talking the worst amount of stuff. And I'm like, I was shaking. I
was like, if he hop over again, I'm going to smack the fuck
straight
out
up.
Like, I'll deal with the consequences.
It was like, that night was so, like, I straight up told him too, be here at 2. Be here. Be here after work. Be here, because I will deal with you then. I can't do it on the clock, but be here when I'm off.
I was across the street.
And for me to get that way, because even our manager's like looking at me like, damn, like, is he really being this bad? Like, yes.
But you don't understand. We fucking he tried to hop over the fence, tried to hop over the other over from the San Pedro Square side. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you're asking for me to fuck you, to smack you.
Yeah. It's just like, I can't stand creeps. Bro, we were over at 5 Points recently. Remember the little Indian dude? Was being really creepy with one of our coworkers and her friend. And like, I don't even know I didn't even know the friend at the time, and that coworker, Brandon, I barely knew her. But I guess he comes in, he was just talking hecka creepy, just kind of walking up by her. And he just kept sitting next to them, saying these weird, creepy shit. Like, I don't even
you're going to have bad luck.
You're going to have bad luck. He like putting some bad juju on them and
since
shit.
You're not talking to me.
But also being weird and creepy. And I was like, what the hell?
I cut that fool off.
And he just kept coming up. And like, I literally went right in between and went in his face, like, back the fuck up. Stay away. And I don't act this way. But it's like, you are now crossing some lines. And I had like, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to take you out of here myself. Like, it was really bad. And like, he had to get talked to and like reported to security at 5 points by other people. He just really being that weird. Like,
shit, he can't cut our work. So.
Like, there's like just some creepy ass people that be coming in and out of these spots. And it's just, it's wild.
You never know, man. There's some weird ass people out here, bro.
And people wonder, like, I've always been very like timid or very hesitant about even just approaching girls because there are dudes out there that just get so bad. Like, I've said what's up to girls and they had to deal with experience shit that night where it's like they had to deal with the worst type of person. So when I even just say what's up to somebody, I get treated like dirt because I'm even just saying hello.
Get away from me.
And it's like when I see dudes like this, I understand it. Like, I don't even like get that upset or mad anymore. There'll be hella dudes too, but like when they get like rejected or like girls act that way with them, or you ain't even that good anywhere. Or you like, dude, like, you guys do understand that we are dudes and we don't have to deal with that same type of crap, like that dog mentality, that creep mentality, that borderline Dahmer mentality that some of these fools have. Like, they really, like, girls really like fear for their lives at this point when like people are acting that way, especially when they're saying creepy shit like something bad's gonna happen to you. It's like, dude, like, this is some really outlandish, like, scary type shit these girls have to deal with. So when like, I always give females like a little bit of leeway when like they do kind of like just step off on me that way because I don't have to deal with that type of stuff. I really don't.
Or like, if you see it and a girl comes up to you, you go tell her, dude, hey man, you gotta back up. Oh, you been a cock blocker, bro. Just been a cock blocker. Nah, you're being a fucking weird J-cat.
Bro, a girl that came to SB2 one night, I guess her friends had left, this and that, so she's kind of by herself. As I came out, she thought I was still working. And she like comes up to me hella quick. She's like, hey, can you please just stand with me for a little while? Because it is really weird out here. And even when I'm standing, this dude tried to come and talk to her. It's like, nah, she with me. Mm-hmm. And it was like, she was really like, kind of like feeling really like uncomfortable. Yeah, and I even asked her too, was like, oh, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. She's like, not even here. She's like, we're other places. Like, it's just the night in general downtown. Guys were being overly aggressive and shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, fucking the other night.
Yeah, I was going to beat that fool's ass.
Bruh. So this dude comes to SB2 and some girl was there too. I don't know if they came together, if they seriously knew each other, but
they ended up
she was intoxicated and she was told she had to leave. He's with her. So he helps take her out and they sit outside. The club was still open and they sit outside for a minute and she's wasted, like slumped, asleep, not making any movement really. And he's sitting with her the whole time. Well, by the end of the night, after we get out, people we knew, I guess, had checked him because when they started to say, girl, you okay? Girl, you okay? They asked if she knew the dude. And drunkenly, she said no. And then it was, no, that's my people. Blah, blah, blah. Getting hella aggro. And like they started trying to check him. He's like, no, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. And they even get her sister on the line on FaceTime. And she's like, I don't know who that guy is. Her brother comes and picks her up. We asked, do you know this guy? No. He tries to get into the car after they got the car. And the guy's like, you have to get out the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, this and that. I work for the government. I do this, blah, blah, blah. I do this and that. And then after he finally leaves, that's when he really tries to start getting tough with us as we're walking
I'm
away.
like, bro, I'm not down the street, bro.
It's like, this creep really trying to take a girl home and really try to go home with her people that did not know him and then try to get crazy with us when shit didn't go right.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, like, cause like we killed his fucking rape chance, yeah, like, bro, he's lucky, like.
You can call me Captain Saberho all you want.
I'll fuck walk
I will
away
protect
from
people when it comes down to that.
It's just like a principle, bro. We like, we got family, you got girls in your family, you got daughters, you have nieces, nephews.
That's what I told that girl because when the girl found out that I wasn't working, I was off the clock. She's, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. You can go home. I was like, nah, miss. Like you needed some help. You asked for help. I got you. I'll make sure that you're fine until your Uber gets here. This and that. Yeah, and then she's like, no. Like, look, I told her, I have a daughter. I would expect somebody. I would appreciate. Yeah, would do that if my kids were ever in that situation. Yeah. Because if so help to God something happened, I would just go turn myself in after what I would do. Bro. Yeah. It's like again. Who said it the first time? It's like we're babysitters. It's like we're like everybody that comes to
adult,
our establishment.
It's adult night care.
Was somebody's
It's not
kid.
daycare, it's night care. It's adult night care. That's what it is, bro.
And most people are not in the right state of mind when they're, especially at the end of the night, they're not in the right state of mind.
I think as the years of, I think this is the year that have seen the most people throw up. I think that's like my number one kicking people out.
Dude, I messed up recently too because one of the busters said, "Oh, look at her," and I was like, "Look," I was like, "Miss, we got to go." And she started walking to the bathroom. I was like, "No," and then like I wasn't like quick or aggressive enough. And as soon as she got to a certain point, all on the floor, like, "Damn it, man! I should have got her out a lot quicker." But we'll do that. We've had there's
many points that like I'll be walking people out. I'm like, I'll be running forward. I'll be just trying to get the yak on my back or something. Are you gonna see it? Like, or you see somebody take a shot and you see it in their face, and you're like,
hey, that's the one thing when back in my drinking days, I was very good about when I needed yak. So if I felt it,
I'll go to the bathroom.
Bruh, when I felt it and I knew how to stamp, I'll be back. I'm gonna check out a different bar. I hit a corner around the block.
The regroup.
Come back.
The regroup.
I was ready to go.
Yeah. You feel brand new. You're like, ugh. Give me a glass of water fast. I got you.
I can tell you. So right now I'm doing 80 days no alcohol. I think today as we're recording, I'm on day 70 something.
So you probably see it all now.
I'm on day 73 right now. So like I'm almost ready, but not drinking at all for this long and then working has been an eye-opening experience. It really has. Like, I'm not sober. Like, I'm like, California sober. Like, I still, intake in like, herbal stuff. But it's like not drinking, having that type of like clarity where I'm just kind of like really observant and seeing how people are acting. It's been very eye-opening because, a lot of times people have like a drink right beforehand or they have a drink at the end of the night and just, when you're constantly, in the life of still drinking, it's different when you're completely sober or completely away from the alcohol. And you see, like, one, I feel better. Two, you start seeing the way that people are acting or operating when they're getting drunk. And you start to see, like, it starts to almost kind of gross you out because you're seeing the way that people turn and act and things that they weren't doing before. Their character shifts so dramatically. And then you start to think back, it's like, damn, like, how bad were my shifts? Like, where was my character at these different times? Like, I've been told by multiple people, I'm a pretty good drunk, or, it's never this, or even when you guys see me kind of get outlandish, it was never like.
You don't get aggressive, or you don't fucking jump on furniture, none of that.
But it's
shit.
like, damn, like, just kind of seeing how, like, some people, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, like, how that big of a shift it kind of becomes. And it's saddening at times, dude. It's like that shit really is a poison that can really just shift some people. Like, some people, no issue at all. But like
some people act totally fucking different, and they become they get to be the nicest person sober, become the ugliest fucking demon. When
bro,
that shit
it's sad because somebody that like he worked with us for a little bit. He worked on the block. Good dude. Like never had no issue with him, but like he doesn't remember that he got kicked out recently. And when he came up last weekend, I told him he can't be here for a while. He's got to be on timeout. He's like, wait, what the hell? And it's like, dude, like you aren't remembering these things. You are coming out and you're losing complete nights.
That's like complete. That's like a dangerous thing.
And bro, like I recently had a conversation with multiple people at different bars where like they're like, yeah, like he's been having it like getting wild at this place and that place and this place, and it's like, bro, like you gotta step back because we love you. And it's like we don't want to tell you no, but when you're coming up here and you are just acting a fool, it's breaking our heart because we have love for you. You worked with us. You were one of our guys. And then now it's like, bro, you have to be on timeout. You have to go away from here.
I mean, sometimes like you just don't know what they're going through, like you said. But then at the same time, there's other outlets to do it.
But then there's limits too. Like there's no excuse. Like
no, because everybody goes through shit.
Everybody goes through, like, yes, you don't know what people are going through. You try to give people some grace. But at the same time, it's not an excuse to keep doing it. It's not an excuse to be that demon, to be that monster, to be that asshole.
It's the easiest thing to go to.
I mean, I got somebody that I knew from the sandbox that keeps asking me, when can I come back? You ain't coming back. Bro, the way you were acting and the way you did this and that, you have people that want to hurt you from the way that you've been acting. He's like, nah. And then like, I see this person like not that long ago, overly aggressive with, some of the girls and like just not taking no for an answer. Like legitimately being told, leave me alone. come on, what's up? La, ba, da, la, 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 bzz, bzz. It's like they legitimately told you no, leave them alone, and you're not doing that. And legit walking and seeing another girl, and then you're just on the hunt. It's like, bro, you have to have some type of self-control. I know this whole time it feels like we're complaining, but it's like we gotta let this shit out sometimes. Like, it's like there's so much stuff. It's like
it's the outlet to let it out.
We are seeing some of the best and the worst of society.
For the most part, it's for the worst sometimes.
Yeah,
because that's the stories that you have. Like you could talk about the good ones, but who wants to hear about the good times?
I mean, shout out to and kind of talking on a sad note. Shout out to Chanson. He was somebody that was out a lot and. He never really kind of gave us a lot of issues. He was always
See, that's when you get those type of people.
Yeah, like, R.I.P. to Chanson, that hit a lot of us in a different way because it's not like he was somebody that we were like the best friends with, but he was always a part of our nightlife experience. Always got bottles and tables around town, and everybody had nothing but nice things to say with him. And like, he's someone that had money. He had bottles all the time, but he left such a loving, good impression on so many people. And that's the type of person that we love having around, like, because he might be out here, he might get a little drunk, like a little sloppy drunk at time, but was never an issue, never a creep, never did bad stuff.
Never had to kick him out.
And it was always like that type of person that was always there for people. And unfortunately, we lost him. He was just, and that's it was his time to go up.
And that's one thing too, like you guys it just goes in general life. Just, you never know when, check on your loved ones. You never know when they go.
Bro, like, legit, like, he shook my hand on a Sunday. He said, hey, you want a drink? I told him I'm not drinking. He's like, hey, bro, that's great. I'm proud of you. Keep that up. Do what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. And then you sat with him for a long time, had a conversation, and he just seemed full of life.
He just said, like,
it was literally that night.
And he just like straight what he told me last, like, I'm just out here for a good time, man. I don't worry about nobody else.
Right. Those are his words. And then just that night, he goes home, and that was the last time we all saw him.
That's what I said, man. You got to just check in, man. Like, you never know when it could be from simple thing could happen.
Bro, we got some of the toughest, biggest dudes, hardest dudes, blah, 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 all this other stuff. But like, how often do we always say, hey, bro, I love you? Like, I don't ever like skip on a chance to tell my brothers, my people,
Hey, we might bump heads through the night, but at the end of the night, I still love you.
Bro, like, that's how it is.
I might snap on you, yell at you because we're frustrated from work because we work fucking long hours at normal job and shit. But
that's why I try to be polite and kind to people. Was like, because you never know. I always try last one.
That's like you never know, man.
And I know, like, even like the people that I've known the last, maybe not been close, but like there's been a lot of people that we've lost in these days. Like, that's why you gotta check yourself. You're never too cool. You're never too good to really put yourself above people, to treat people like dirt. We're in the service industry. That's what our manager gives us. We're in the hospitality business, in the service industry. We're trying to provide a service for people, but people want to treat us like less than. Not understand that we're putting ourselves out in a situation that's dangerous, man.
And then people try to come in and they think they're better than everybody. That the main character energy. You were the same human being as me, bro. At the end of the day, you had the same blood, whatever. We are the same. We bleed the same. We shit the same. We everything. You are no better than me. So treat everybody with respect from the get. Until you lose that respect for me, so I lose that respect towards you. Then that changes, but I'll always give everybody the same benefit of the doubt in the beginning with respect until that line crosses. So that's all we're asking back too,
Definitely.
And we don't get that. First it comes off disrespectful as fuck because they think that we're fucking a servant to them. Nah, man, I have enough power to say, if I feel like I'm not comfortable with you having it, I could refuse the right to serve you.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not gonna have I'd rather have people come in and have a good ass time instead of, oh, why you being a jackass? Why you telling me to get out the table? You're just a hater. You don't like girls, like shit like that. Like, no, you just be respectful. You can have a good time, but be fucking respectful and follow our fucking rules.
Exactly.
That's what we're there for.
And that's the thing. If you break a rule and we say something to you, and then you have didn't you go to school? Didn't you have parents that when you broke a rule, you got in trouble, you got told, you got dealt with? That's all that's happening. And we're trying to be as nice as possible. We really are. It ain't that's what happens to me all the time. I am nice. Please don't do that. Sir, can you get down? Miss, please put that out. Don't smoke, don't vape in here. And it's loud in there. I have to get my voice across. But please don't do that. And it's multiple times. Recently there's a party. This dude got up on there. Sir, can you please get down? Can you please get down? He gets up again. Sir, you do not do that again. Next time, hey, get down.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you don't need to talk to him like that, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, he didn't know. I was like, no. And then later on, when they leave, you don't have to yell at our friend like that. He didn't know. I was like, no, miss. I told him multiple times, very nicely. I called him sir and everything. And then when I got loud because I should have kicked him out. I should have kicked him out already. I already gave him that grace. You're lucky I yelled at him because instead of yelling, I could have just kicked his ass out at that moment. But I told him multiple times, don't play this I didn't know bull crap when you were told multiple times politely. And then when you keep breaking a rule like you own the place because you think being in bottle service means something, then I get loud and then now all of a sudden, oh, I didn't have to be that way. No, you didn't have to act like a child.
That's what it is, man. People just need to know when they go out. It's like you go to a family party, you're gonna act like that. Mm-hmm. Probably not. Your family's gonna ask you to go home. It's the same shit.
Exactly.
It's the same shit.
I mean, bro, like we've been doing this podcast for a year. I mean, one, you doing the podcast, being a way better speaker, and then you being in the managerial like position at work, like your growth, the way that you have kind of really approached, even just your approach on life in general. We've been hanging out all the time, like. There's been a major growth in what you've been doing. I mean, like, what kind of differences do you really see in yourself as far as, just starting the podcast and then taking on that leadership role?
Just seeing it from a different perspective kind of thing, like now you working security was one thing is I thought like, man, the first thing, just throw people out, boom, shit like that. No, it's not like that. And over time, dealing with all this bullshit over time and dealing with non-necessary shit, seeing shit that's, women getting hit by men and shit like that, like seeing nasty shit and seeing how nasty this world is. I just take a reflection back on life. Like, man, I ain't trying to live like that.
Now that the guys that you work with are now your responsibility, did that kind of change your approach?
Big time. I try to it's because at the end of the day, I'm a scapegoat. So I get yelled at for y'all if you don't do your job. So if y'all listening to this, motherfuckers, stay in your spot, do your job. Keep your head on a swivel.
When I started teaching, I experienced that because my friends were no longer my friends; they were my students. So it's like now that you're in that leadership role, like you were just an employee, we were all coworkers, and now when you became a manager, it's like now you are in charge of these guys. If they mess up, it's your fault.
And then I take it as I'm still learning too, because it's fresh. I got thrown in the line of fire. Basically,
you sure did. When they gave this man power, shit started falling apart. He kind of got left high and dry. Certain things just started kind of going this way and that way.
I had guys leaving me. I had my so-called someone that's supposed to ease me into management. Something happened, so then I got left out there to dry. They try to switch up things we do.
Yeah, you didn't get trained to be a manager. You got thrown into being a manager.
Here, motherfuckers, swim. That's what it was like. And then things changed, and we're trying to change culture. And culture doesn't change over fucking night. No one can change overnight. It's a process. Just in life too. I'm changing every day, but I'm trying to change for the better. I'm not trying to fucking sit back and hold that. And then one thing that guy says, that's why it was a big point of emphasis in this episode. If I know you respect me and you respect me and say you love me enough, then understand when I fucking send you away for you bringing your boys or whoever with you and they're not in the dress code, I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Or if you got to wait in line this time.
Please, just understand that you stressing me out more than the stress I already had to deal with.
Yeah, especially since it's gotten so much more packed.
Yeah.
Because of things going on downtown. I won't say who or what, but things going on in town, we've got bigger rushes. It's harder for us to, put you here, put you there, especially when we allow you to go to a certain place where you're technically not supposed to go, and we don't have enough time to explain that. All of a sudden, our managers are on our ass like, who's this? What's this going on?
Exactly.
And then it does look back. We do have people waiting. And if we're waiting, we've been doing it for a long time. We know people. We've been in this San Jose for a long time. If we let everybody we know do whatever they want, and we're not half of San Jose is gonna be in that bitch.
And then
the people that are waiting in line, they're like, what the fuck? What about
going back to that? If we let you do what you want, then our business is gonna tank.
Yes.
Because if we let you do what you want and we don't have fucking guidelines, then we're not gonna have a business.
Yeah, people are gonna stop coming, then all of a sudden we don't have a job no more.
Yeah, exactly. Our people are gonna not want to come because they let riffraff happen or some bullshit. People like to be out and not have to worry about fucking people like coming up creepy like that, are they gonna get roofied, or are they gonna be around a bunch of fucking gang members or act crazy, don't want to start fights, bullshit like that. Like it's I mean, I'm not saying that in general, like everybody has past, everybody has things, but when you guys go out and you're spending your money, that's your money, so don't fucking waste your night and get kicked out because you just pushed your money down the toilet. Like basically.
Exactly.
Like, but it's just like one thing I've asked, like when you come out, just come out for have a good time. Have that mindset. Don't come out just like mugging everybody because they're another race or something. So,
I mean, I think that's us letting things out. Yeah. And dude, but it's been a fun year doing this shit with you, bro. Like for real.
Likewise, brother.
And then, again, shout out to everybody that's been on our podcast. I appreciate you for coming on. Hopefully we can get a lot more people, different things.
Shout out to Ronnie though. Shout out to Ronnie though, for real.
You put this 2 Coin TV thing together, and it's been a blast. And everybody rock with 2 Coin TV Network. I hope you guys keep rocking with us, and there's more things coming on through the pipeline. Just keep showing the love, whether it's a giant burst or just a slow roll. We appreciate everyone that's watched these podcasts, and we can't wait for the future, y'all.
And we do appreciate y'all and love y'all too.
Again, y'all, this is the ID Please podcast, Tales of Nightlife Security. I'm your boy Maq.
This is Johnny, man. You guys checking out, man. Tune in. We got more coming though.
Like and subscribe, y'all.